Hello YouTube. Surprise! I decided to show my face today. How are you? I would like to tell you guys my passion story behind my art. But first, I would like to tell all the mothers I wish you nothing but the best Mother's Day that you can have. Okay, first it started off at the age of 3. I was told from my mother's sister, my mother, who I've got the passion for, God rest her soul, one of the most beautiful people that I have ever seen in my life or heard of. I have heard nothing but good things about my mother. She would have been on her way to one of the greatest artists, but her life was shortened too soon. God rest her soul. Her sister, who raised me up as my mother, she adopted me. She by the way, that goes to show you don't have to be a biological mother to someone to be a mother. And she did the best she could do for us. No, things weren't always perfect, but what is? God is perfect. That's who's perfect. But we're doing fine. And I wouldn't know my brothers and sisters if it wasn't for her. And we have a very great relationship. I love all my siblings. But anyway, going back to where my passion, and my desire for art. Art is beautiful. It's creativity. It's beautiful. All kinds of art is creativity, and it's all beautiful because it's a creation. So don't forget that. Just like God created the world, art is a creation, so it's beautiful. But anyway, my passion from age 3, I wanted to paint, I wanted to draw. That's pretty much all I wanted to do and was all on my mind to do from age 3 to 16. I walked into an art gallery at age of 16 because I wanted the best for myself. I wanted the best for myself at that age, even starting off at 16. So I walked into an art gallery with hopes to sell my art, my paintings, and my drawings. But I was told that my drawings and my paintings weren't on the level that they were looking for. It crushed my spirit. And I should have took that as my motivation, and I should have took that as a way to help me, but didn't realize that till years later. And if I would have had the mindset then that I have now, I would be a much better artist. But I'm improving, and I'm proud of my accomplishments and my improvements. I'm proud. You have to be proud of yourself and your accomplishments first. And be true to yourself. Be true to yourself and do what's best for you and do what makes you feel good. And one thing I want to say is you don't let anybody and what they have to say about you, what you do, change of what you feel as far as what you do. Take it as motivation and run with it and say thank you. And just continue to improve. Rather than to prove yourself, improve. Just continue to improve yourself and your accomplishments, and you be proud of it and you share it. I'm not afraid to share pictures that I didn't do so well on. Want to know why? Because I'm constantly improving. I'm constantly improving what I do. So I show pictures that I didn't do so well on, and then I'll go back later and draw that same picture, and it turns out to be better. It works for me. So don't ever be afraid to show what you didn't do so good on. And remember that you continue to do it, you will get better. What you're consistent with, it always continues to become better. So don't forget that. And don't let anybody tell you what you can and what you can't do. See, negativity negative vibes, negative energy, try your hardest to avoid it and brush it off, and continue to be around people who encourage you and lift you up. And if you can't find that, it's okay to lift yourself up. Be true to yourself and always stand on what you believe in and what is good for you or what is best for you. And also, I would like to say, I'm becoming a better artist. I watch other artists and I started watching them on YouTube. And I tell my husband, I'm going to get there one day. And I like their videos. You know, I like their videos. I actually hit the like on their videos because I know I'm getting there slowly but surely. I am getting there and I will get there. In 2016 is when I decided to get back into art a little bit. Like I said, it took me years later to realize I should have took that as motivation. 2016, I started getting back into art. In 2016, I started drawing some, but I still wasn't consistent. So then I decided 2 years ago to be more consistent with it. So I started drawing. I started continuing to drawing and drawing and drawing. And then August of 2022, I had did my first painting that I have done in years. I was nervous, didn't know much about it because I haven't painted in years. And I told myself I wasn't a painter. And then I said, hold up, you know what? I am a painter. And then I started painting more pictures. And I'll show you the first picture of me and my husband that I ever did before. That was my first painting that I've done in years. The first picture I've done in a very long time, in years. So as an adult, that was the first painting official painting that I've done. It wasn't as great as some of my paintings that I've shared with you guys, but it was my first painting that I've done in years. And I told myself I wasn't a painter, but then I told myself, you know what? Devil is a lie. You are a painter. And then I continued to be consistent with the painting. It always works out when you decide you're going to do it and you can do it. And don't you forget that. Tell yourself you can and you will. And always want to see others win, even if they don't want to see you win. Don't you ever stoop down to anyone else's level, because you want your blessings. You don't want your blessings to be blocked. So always be happy for others. God bless you all and stay positive. Try to stay as positive as you can, please. My passion for my art first started with my mom, and I want her gift to continue to live on. Happy early Mother's Day.